Hi.
Hello, we're the Bodascious Besties.
I'm Heather. This is Melissa. My name is Heather Boltman. I'm currently still 39 years old, from a small town in southeastern Indiana. I'm 5'4", weigh about 290 pounds.
I'm Melissa Castillo. I am from Greensburg, Indiana, and I am 5'6" and weigh 407.
We would like this opportunity to show you why we deserve to be on The Biggest Loser. We were at the casting calls in Cincinnati, team number 97. Yep. I'm going to let Missy go first. Missy and I have been friends for over 27 years, getting ready to go on 28 years. We know the good, the bad, the ugly about each other. We know our strengths, our weaknesses. We've worked together. We've lived together a little bit off and on. So I'm going to give her the opportunity to tell her story, and then I'll tell mine.
When I was 7 years old, my mom had my younger brother and suffered from severe postpartum depression, which kind of threw her into a psychosis. And she became extremely violent and physically, emotionally, spiritually, just abusive. She made several attempts on my life from the age of 7 to 12. She would, as a punishment, force feed me for hours upon hours, and if I threw up, I would have to continue to eat. Sometimes I would be at a table for 6 or 7 hours. If I tried to throw it away, she would dig it out of the trash, make you eat it. And so by the time I was 12, I weighed 225 pounds. She wanted me to be overweight. She wanted people not to like me. And so, I've never been able to lose the weight. I've tried every diet imaginable. I have been unsuccessful. I've lost a few pounds here and there, but I always gain it back. And I need The Biggest Loser to help me overcome this. This is not who I was meant to be. I want to be able to put this part of my past behind me. I've been able to overcome the abuse. I had intensive psychotherapy for many, many years, and I was also gang raped when I was 11, and that also added to some of the poundage that was put on as a defense mechanism to, not have anyone look at me. But I have since been able to get over all of those issues. I think that I'm in an emotional, better place. I have, found God again. And, the only thing that I haven't addressed is the physical ramifications from growing up in such an abusive atmosphere. My foster family took me in until I was 16. And then I got to go back home, and my mother threatened to burn the house down with me in it if I stayed. And so I've been on my own since I was 16. I put myself through my junior and senior years of high school. I've been educated. I just received a master's degree in psychological profiling, forensic science in May. And so again, this is the only part that's left, is getting this physical weight addressed. And I really need The Biggest Loser to help me overcome that.
I think the thing that stands us out the most from other teams is definitely our personalities. I'm very bubbly. I'm very positive in most situations. I try to look for positive things. In high school, I was considered, one of the popular ones, the class clown with decent grades. Say my main obstacle in life was probably having post-traumatic stress disorder from being molested as a small child at the age of 3. Didn't have those PTSD, didn't remember a thing until I was 20 years old on the way to buy my wedding dress with my mom. So I too think that some of this is a defense mechanism. I was in an abusive relationship from 17 to 20. He would make me eat as well. Definitely not what my best friend here endured, but still a significant piece of my puzzle. I think my life is at stake at this point.
Yes.
We've tried the Adipex, I've tried the Contrave. That's a temporary fix. I can't afford weight loss surgery. I don't have insurance like some people are able to do. What we need is a permanent fix, not something that's temporary at this point. And I think that would be a great asset. I think that people would love to watch us on your show, given our sense of humor and our ability to communicate with each other and motivate one another.
I agree. I think that, what we would do with this is to try and somehow pay it forward and be the inspiration and motivation for others to, go against the grain and not become what's expected of you, but to rise above and overcome anything put in your path. If I can do it and I can overcome all of the things that were given to me and, not become what was expected, then I know other people can. And I hope to be the inspiration and the motivation and the voice to help people say that you don't have to be what you were supposed to be, that you can, overcome all of those things and become, something great. We all have a choice in life, and we all, have to be held accountable for our choices. And, I feel like some of this wasn't my choice. And so, as well as it wasn't being Heather's choice, and we just need this opportunity.
I want to be there for my kids. I have a 4-year-old and an 11-year-old, and I have some bonus kids that I'm still very close to. I want to be around for them. I don't want to die at 50 because my heart can't handle my body anymore, or have knee replacements in 5 years.
We hope you will consider the Bodascious Besties for The Biggest Loser, Season 17.
Thank you.